Hi guys. I am sorry, I'm starting to get hot flashes already tonight. I guess it is 7:30. It just don't seem that late to me because Sherman's still in town. Got a late start today, paying the bills and stuff. But I've got a few paragraphs to read to you. I was trying to remember whether it was a paragraph or a poem, and it's like 5 or 6 paragraphs long. And I found it yesterday in the Leaves of Gold book, and I tried to read it, make a video of it early this morning before I went to bed, but after I made it, it like wouldn't go through, and it said all this weird stuff, so hopefully it'll let me make it today. I haven't had no problems with other videos today, so hopefully I can get it made for you guys, and hopefully Dottie will be quiet and let us do it, because I've had to work my videos around Dottie, because as you know, when Dad's not here, Dottie likes to act up and bark until he comes back. So I just got her quiet again, so hopefully she'll be good. Alright guys, these paragraphs I want to read you today are all in the category of helpfulness. And this is a really good one. I read it twice or 3 times. And it's by Edith G. Reid. And I just wait till you hear how great this man is. And if everybody was like this doctor in this story, how much more of a great place this world would be. How much better of a place would it be if people acted the way he did. Helpfulness. Did you know Dr. Osler? Someone asked another. Yes, the answer immediately, but not intimately. I only saw him once. It was late twilight. The city square was almost deserted when a woman carrying a heavy child came slowly up the square and sat down to the rest on the cooping pavement. The child's heavy head was pressed against her bosom, and she seemed all in. I started to speak to her when up the square came jauntily a man in full evening dress, topcoat, silk hat, flower in his buttonhole, light gloves in one hand, and his cane swinging in the other, evidently singing. In an instant he saw the woman and her burden. He stopped, made a playful dive with his cane at the child. Then throwing cane and gloves on the grass, he gently lifted the child into his arms, holding its head against his own breast as he talked to the mother. Then whistling to the little boy who chanced in sight, he said, "Get a cab as quick as you can, and if you are back in 5 minutes, riches for you," and he patted his breast pocket. The boy flew off and was back quickly with the cab. Dr. Osler put the woman in the cab, carefully placed the child on her lap. Then he wrote on a card, "This is Mrs. Osler's youngest. See that he is well taken care of until I come tomorrow night." He read what he had written aloud to the woman, winked his eye at me, gave the driver his fare, told him to drive at once to Hopkins Hospital, see if that woman and boy were safely attended to, then pressed a $5 bill in the woman's hand, said, "Your laddie will be well looked after at the hospital. I will see him tomorrow." Then he slammed the door of the cab and was off, all done while I was trying to say, "Can I help you?" By Edith G. Reid. Now isn't that a wonderful man? Dr. Osler put on that paper because, you know, he was a doctor and he worked at that hospital, and he sent that woman there with her child to the hospital to make sure they got special treatment, to make sure they were taken care of, because she didn't have no money and wasn't able to go, and he made sure that she was taken care of regardless. That's why he told them that that was his wife and child. That is Mrs. Osler's youngest. So they would be sure and treat her well. And he would go see him the next day when he got to the hospital. And then he even gave the mother $5, which in 1920, this book is when this was written, would have been, you know, a lot of money. You just don't see people doing that kind of stuff for each other anymore. And it's just so sad. Can you just imagine if everybody, just think, if everybody in the entire world did something nice for just one person a day, how much better this world would be? Wouldn't it be amazing? Wouldn't we be pleasing to God? Seeing how his children are loving one another and taking care of one another like they're supposed to be? Then we'd truly be showing God's love, just like Dr. Osler did. Because you know what Jesus said? Helping one of the least of these, you are helping me. So, if you walk by somebody that's in need, or know somebody's in need and you're able to help them and you don't, it's the same as you not even helping Jesus if you was able to. That's what Jesus was trying to tell you in that message. What you do for them is the same as you do for me. And what you don't do for them is the same as you wouldn't do for me, that you didn't do for me. And some people have also not helped and helped angels unaware many times. You never know when you may be helping an angel. And regardless, even if it was an angel or not, it's still your brother or sister. Because we're all brothers and sisters in Christ. God is all of our fathers. Every single one of us belong to God. He is the Father of us all. He created all of us. So we are all brothers and sisters, guys. We should love one another and take care of one another. Please be good to one another. Please try to be nicer to each other. And please, if you can, if you see someone in need, even just to give someone a smile. They may be having a bad day. I've had that a lot. I'll be having a really, really bad day, and people will be so mean and grouchy to me all day when I go somewhere. And then somebody will walk by and just smile so nice at me. Just walk by and give me a pretty smile and say hi, or just, shake of their head. And it'll just say, there's still good people in this world. And it'd make me feel better after having a bad day. So just giving somebody a smile and saying hi. You don't know what that could mean to them. They could be having the worst day ever and you just made their day. I know for a fact it's happened to me. So even a smile, guys. So please help someone in need if you can. Let's bring those souls to Jesus, guys. And God willing, I'll see you guys soon with some more stories. I'll have to go through here and look for some more tonight. So I hope you guys have a great weekend. Bye, guys. God bless.